Okay, I'm going to give you my conclusion on my first round of sampling the fake coins, and we'll cover the gold first. Part of the reason I'm doing this, and the main objective here, if you really want to see the level of fakes and really understand this, watch a lot of the different channels of people who specialize in this. I kind of don't, but what I did is I seen a lot of fakery, and this is what I'm trying to warn people. A lot of this stuff, especially most of this is quite obvious, I see for sale on ads that pop up on my Facebook page. And when I kind of know they're fake from the fact where they say if you buy 10 of these, they'll give you 8 free, it's not real silver. I mean, it's pretty obvious. So I started complaining about this. I would hit that button and say, hey, this is obviously fake. Then all of a sudden, I start getting ads on Facebook from companies that are legitimate, like Littleton Coin Company. I've done business with them for 50 years. They're an actual legitimate coin and stamp company. It's been in business forever. Now I start getting ads of real places, not all the fake ones, like I first did. I have a very sneaky feeling that, these websites and everything, they know that a lot of this is fake, and they allow this to happen. That's why I'm making these videos, okay, is that point. If you want to collect coins or accumulate silver and invest in it, there's a lot of other places out there, a lot of other websites or channels on YouTube that'll give you a lot better explanation than I do. But I just see something that I believe is supported by the same platforms that criticize and you know what I mean. All right, so let's start. Gold. Now, like I said, with gold, I don't have any gold to compare. I don't have no 1 ounces, nothing. All of these are magnetic. They obviously, when, if you had another coin or an exact coin to examine with it, all you'd need is calipers, a scale, maybe even a pinger, and, you can detect. These are real bad. First of all, they all failed the magnet test, so out they go. This one is non-magnetic, was advertised as non-magnetic. It really looks like a Swiss credit bar, but I don't have a real one, and what hung this up is the weight. It's too light. But when they package them, part of the con is to put it in some sort of package so it's not that easy to weigh. Okay? Oh, and also, not just my basic stuff. Now you're talking you need a Sigma tester. I don't think any of this would pass a Sigma. But this one, if you're quick and catch somebody off guard, you can do it. Silver. Okay, these are the ones I seen on Facebook. When you compare them to an actual silver coin, it is blatantly obvious from the size or looking at the coin and that these are fake. Plus, they're magnetic. They failed the first test. And also the sheen on there. Okay, so these are pretty crappy fakes, but I see a lot of these available. These are the buy 10, get 8 free ones. Now, this little bar here, okay, supposedly 5 grams, 4.81, so it is fake too, okay? Pretty easy to detect. Silver 1 ounce bars. Now, these, getting a measurement was hard. The magnet does not stick to these, and it all came down again to weight. Weight, and I don't know, there's some people that ping them. I have trouble with my hands. I can't do the ping test too well because of my disability, and plus my hearing's shot. I tried pinging these against the real one, and without my phone and something to measure the resonance and tell me yes it's silver, no, pinging these is difficult, but it can be done. okay? And another thing to shine on these, it doesn't look quite like silver, but somebody had a video testing some of these fake bars. The weight was almost right on. We'll go to troy ounce. And he was showing mine are kind of off. That one's too heavy. This one's close, 986. He had one that was 1.001, which the actual bar, which generic one, is 1. He had one that was 0.001. And what they're also doing is the difference with sheen and texture. They're trying to fix that. This guy had some bars that were really, really tough to tell, especially at 1.001. So they're getting, I'm just doing this is from what I found easily. If I looked hard enough, you can find some really good fakes. Now, these here, getting into this. Silver Eagles, they range from trash that's magnetic. This one, size, weight, and like this one's way too light. Okay, size and weight did them in, and the ping test. This is when the pinger comes in. If you get one, and they make them to where they are close, okay, in size and weight, and they're not magnetic. The pinger for 30 bucks helps you out a lot more than having to get a Sigma machine that, you know, will measure it and examine it and give you a readout. But they cost thousands of dollars. Okay, I just casually have a few things. Now this one, the silver dollar, size threw it off, number one. Weight and all the other fun stuff. Let me see what this 8 points, supposed to be something different, but I forget what it was. But I've seen these sold also on Facebook and different online places. What I don't like is they're actually replicating U.S. currency, which I believe in this too. This is U.S. currency, which I believe is counterfeiting, but it's allowed, and this stuff comes through. So my advice to you is, if you're interested in this, educate yourself. Watch a lot of these videos. There's a lot of people out there that have more information, more detailed information than I do, and be very careful on who you deal with. Now, in saying that, where this fakery and this creates paranoia and that and who you deal with, when it comes to selling these things, whether it be your silver bars or coins, okay, if you go to a dealer, and I'll do a video on dealers and a business relationship, you're not going to get, you know, if you're lucky, if the guy, because one guy did a video, they give you spot. Some people give you less than spot, a percentage less. Some people, if they need, because there's a demand, probably what it is, he's got a lot of people coming in the shop, they'll give you a little over spot to get you, if you're unloading, you know, a large amount of silver, they could use it because obviously they're selling a lot and they're running short. So it's kind of funny. But what happens where the fakes do this is like a 1 ounce round, you know, 1 ounce round or bar of silver would be quite easy to sell. Okay, like you see somebody, hey, you know, I need some money, and say spots $23 or $23.50 or $24. And you tell the guy, hey man, will you give me $25 for this? 9 times out of 10, somebody would, you know, give you a little over spot for it just to round it off. Okay, and I've done that. Where if I went to a store, they may give me spot. They may give me, you know, less than spot. Okay? And especially when you're telling people, hey, I need money, that's when they start going, well, you know. So the forgeries and the fakes. If you don't have a coin shop and people don't believe you're an actual dealer, selling your stuff and trying to get the most money out of it when it's real can be difficult. And I believe that's another reason why they let these fakes run amok. Alright, so if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, stay tuned, and now we're going to go into the realm, my next batch of fakes of old US coins, silver mainly. We're going to specialize on that, and that's another whole ball of wax. Alright guys, thank you and stay tuned.